Hello and welcome to your number one news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub, the Creatia Conversation. Sorry for the delay. I had to fix the Twitch title because they didn't like it. They weren't having it, so I had to.
Oh, is that what was happening with Twitch? I saw it wasn't showing. I'm like, why isn't Twitch going live? And yeah,
I had to make a little edit to the title so that they would accept it. But we're here.
Wait. Let me just make sure that I'm clear on this. So, Orgy was not okay, but Gangbang was okay?
No. So the title is Award Show Gangbang. Gangbang was not okay. However, Gang space B asterisk ANG is okay. I tried a few different things. I got it to work. We're live. We're on Twitch. We're here. Travis, how you been?
Oh man, I'm good, dude. I'm good. Had a nice weekend. We recorded Return to Wrestling last night. That was cool. Me and the lady went to Medieval Times on Saturday, so that was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, haven't been there since I was a little kid, but Saturday was her birthday and she had never been. So I'm like, yo, let's go to Medieval Times. So that was fun. Our night one, one time for the black and white night, up there, whoop that ass. I like to think, as a wrestling fan, we know the way that, the victory happens is, the baby face feeds off of the energy of the crowd. So I like to believe that it was my energy that I fed him that made him the victor,
Good. I finished season 1 of Invincible, so I know what the fuck is up with the Viltrumites, which helped me in my playthrough. Because, I was playing with Omni-Man before I finished it, and I did his fatality, and his fatality is the fucking train fatality. So I didn't know what that was about, and then I saw him do it to Invincible, and I was like, oh, okay, now I know where we're at. All right, cool.
Yeah. Just what? Now that you finished the first season of Invincible, what do you think?
It's good. I mean, it's real good.
Yeah.
I'm not too happy about old girl coming back all of the sudden after she watched him get his ass beat by his dad. I'm kind of hoping Invincible and Adam Eve kind of because she knew he was a superhero. She knew what the fuck was going on. What up?
She was mad that he didn't tell her. I'm like, it's a secret identity, motherfucker. Like,
yeah, no, you knew the whole time and you were on some bullshit. So that's not on him. But no, I enjoy the show. I'm very interested. It's essentially kind of like Brightburn.
Yeah, kind of.
I do, however, if I do, it'll be with my wife and my child, not just you and me, Tommy. Speaking of which, we didn't really talk about Disney, but we did talk about stuff like that. We recorded the very first episode last night, Kate and I, for the Patreon of If You Have to Ask. So that is available when Travis gets everything uploaded for this month on Patreon. That'll be there as well.
It should all be there by tomorrow.
Check us out doing some
an unforeseen catastrophe. It'll all be up tomorrow.
Yeah. You can check out the latest episode of Return to Wrestling and the first episode of If You Have to Ask, where me and Kate basically talk about strip clubs and not wearing underwear at weddings while reading Am I the Asshole posts. So it's going to be a good time.
Ed has a question for you.
I actually already started the first episode, so I will not, because I had questions. And then that first episode started, and you got the multiverse and the dude with the big brain, and there was shit going on. So I'm like, all right.
I haven't started the second season yet because we were trying to, we can get into what we're watching and playing yet, or you still got other stuff you want to talk about? So I haven't gotten to second season of Invincible yet because finished off a few things over this past week. Big Brother is over now. We have concluded Big Brother, so that opened up, 3 extra hours of television things I can watch now because that comes on 3 nights a week. So that's a commitment watching Big Brother, but it's over. And honestly, I was ready for it to be over. It's not because I was tired of the show or anything, but it went longer than it normally does. Typically the show is 82 days. Mm-hmm. This season went 100. And
holy shit.
And I'm just like, that's like almost 3 extra weeks of Big Brother. And as much as I love it, there is such a thing as too much Big Brother. Okay. So once it was over, I'm like, okay, cool. We're done with that now. Pretty much everything was predictable outside of who I thought was going to win America's Favorite House Guest. But the winner was somebody I had just forgotten about. But then once I saw them like on finale night, because they bring everybody back for finale night, and I saw them like, oh wait, Cameron might win America's Favorite House Guest. And the thing is, the top two of the top three were the dude Matt, who I said, and Cameron. So it was just like Cameron ended up winning it, which I like Cameron more anyway. He was the one that brought the chaos, which is why I'm sure everybody voted for him, because yeah, I liked him too. But that's over with now. Also, yesterday we binged the entire season of Gen V. So
we literally I didn't even get to finish the first episode because we had to come here and do this. Mm-hmm. And Kate had a couple calls, so we had to pause it. But just started the first episode of Gen V. So
yeah, we watched the first episode Saturday night, and that was an interesting story how we got there. Let me tell you about that shit. So told you we went to medieval times, right? Mm-hmm. And I kind of predicted that this would happen because of when we went to medieval times, right? The show, the time of it was 5:00. Okay. Originally, we were going to go to the 7:30 one, so it'd be a little bit later. But I'm like, if we go to the 5:00 one, it's going to get later. She's going to be hungry. Like, I know that's going to happen. But I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, we have stuff here. Like, I can probably talk her into getting, like, we got some chips and sauce and stuff downstairs. She can kind of she'll be okay. It got to around like 9:30, and she was like, oh, I'm hungry again. I'm like, fuck, I knew this was going to happen. So I started suggesting stuff in the house and everything, right? I'm like, we got some chips and sauce downstairs, blah, blah, blah. Things that wouldn't require anything, any real effort. And then she kept saying no to all that. I'm like, okay, take it a step further. I know we got some stuff down there. She doesn't eat beef or pork, but we got turkey burgers down. So I'm like, turkey burgers? We can do that. And she was which a little bit more effort, but not a lot, still pretty easy. And then she's like, no. And I'm like, fuck. So she doesn't say anything else. And I'm like, how long is it going to take for her to figure out what she wants to eat? Because it's her birthday, so it's not like I'm gonna fight her on it, So exactly. So I'm just like, I'm just waiting for it to happen. It's an hour later, Matt. She finally says, "Can you take me to Del Taco?" I'm like, "Fuck."
10:30 at night.
Yeah, so I'm like, I gotta get up. It's Saturday night. I just know the line's gonna be wrapped around the fucking building, Matt. But we got there, and it wasn't. There was only one other person there. Quick, got in and out. I'm like, oh, thank Jesus. So we get back, so we're eating. Like, okay, well, we can watch some while we eat. So we watched the first episode of Gen V on Saturday night, and then Sunday we binged the whole rest of the season. Fucking amazing. It's just like,
we're gonna.
God, this is so damn good.
We're gonna try and work our way through it. Especially, I'm on today and tomorrow, so probably not Thursday because Zoe doesn't have school Thursday, but Wednesday and Friday we'll try and bang out an episode or two and work our way through. Because the only other thing we got to get caught up on is Loki. I'm waiting on her to get caught up to where I'm at on Loki. So
okay.
We've got 3. She's got 3 episodes. I've got 2 episodes, and then we'll finish Loki. So
yeah, we talked about that on Friday.
I know I had to turn the stream off. I popped in and I heard it, and I'm like, nope, no spoilers.
Yeah. So there's that. Is there anything else anything else new? Big Brother's over, Gen V, and still playing Baldur's Gate, of course. But that's it.
Yeah, and then like I said, for me, Mortal Kombat, because they dropped a new season and the Omni-Man DLC. I've been fucking around with that little Ambernick handheld thing I got off TikTok. Playing some Pokemon ROMs and shit like that.
Did you find out if it had Paperboy?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not. I need to. I will put that on my list of things to check out. There's so much shit on there, like so much shit, because it's like all these different systems, arcade games, all sorts of shit to sift through. And then they, like I said, like they've got like ROMs. So like there's Pokemon Darkrai, which is like a fan-made version of Pokemon where they just like kind of rewrote the game and added in different shit and changed stuff. So I've been playing that, and it's hard as fuck. Like I was pissed. I was stuck like at the first town after I got my Pokemon. I couldn't get anywhere because I was fighting shit and it was knocking me out right away. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I can't even get to the first town. Like it was driving me insane, but I finally got past it, and now we're rolling. I got some shit. So been doing that. And then, like I said, Invincible and Gen V, and that's really been it. There's no new American Horror Story. They've only got 5 episodes out. I finished all of the Goosebumps, which was good. The new Goosebumps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I saw it, but I'm like, I don't know. But it was good.
It's different. It's gonna be kind of like a Riverdale or like a CW show in essence of like it's teens but all of the episodes are related to stuff in the books. It's not like an anthology series where every episode is, a chapter in a book. They kind of have one cohesive story involving all of the different stuff from the books. And
interesting.
What the fuck is his name?
I don't know.
He was in the movie Barbarian, which just came out. Justin Long's in it, and I really like Justin Long. So,
okay.
But
remember when I said I had to make sure I clocked out for lunch?
Yeah, you didn't do that, did you?
100% didn't clock out for lunch. Now I'm clocked out for lunch. Whatever, it'll be fine.
All right. Well, Travis is clocked out for lunch. I want to thank everybody who is joining us, whether you were joining us over at twitch.tv/Creatia World, where if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you have Prime Gaming.
Yeah,
if
man.
you have Prime Gaming, you can link it to your Twitch account and get a free sub every single month.
Yeah,
it costs you nothing. You're already paying for Amazon Prime.
Exactly.
You
so
give it
a
to us.
Little sub and submit.
Give it to us. We benefit from it. We, get to enjoy that, and it costs you nothing. You can give it to your favorite content creators. We should already be your favorite content creators.
But
right,
no, that's us. We're your
exactly.
favorite content creators. I don't know what you mean.
So, give it to us. I mean, if you want to be nice, we like Will. You can maybe throw it to Will every other month, switch back and forth, however you want to do it. But show us a little support, show us a little love.
I mean, if you're a Switch, that's okay. I'm not here to kink shame you.
Exactly. We even talked about Swallowing Havoc 3 Season of the Switch being the title for next year when Halloween Havoc comes around. So
that's funny.
YouTube.com/Creatia World is another place you can watch us.
Twitch owe us money? Let me see. Let me see. Twitch might owe us some money.
Where it is free to like, to subscribe, to comment, which boosts the algorithm and helps us find new listeners.
Mm-hmm. What else should they do when they subscribe?
What else do they do when they subscribe?
What else should they do after they subscribe, though?
Oh, they should flick their bean. And
they flick that bean, ring that little bell, like a good little stuff. Flick that bean.
Get notified every time we go live, whether it's Monday through Friday for the Creatia Conversation, Saturdays at 11 p.m. Central Time for Smack and Raw, every other Sunday for Getting After. Any bonus content that we might drop you that, might come out of nowhere. Like we did Creators in Creatia. We had the Mortal Kombat Gaming with Creatia review. Like there's shit that'll just drop randomly that you can come check out and enjoy for your fun. Like we're not just, we've got our weekly shows and then we've got random bits here and there for you to come check out. So if you want to know when all that goes live, you need to be notified. The only way to get notified is to flick that bean. We talked about it a little bit. Patreon.com/Creatia World. Spring Stampede 1998 will be up tomorrow.
Tomorrow. By tomorrow it'll be there. Is what I meant,
The very first episode of If You Have to Ask with me and my wife Kate. If you want to go check that out, here's some anecdotes from our relationship and some Am I the Asshole stories will also be available, as well as will the Killing Joke be up, or is that?
No, we're recording that later this week.
Okay, so you'll get those two, and then later this month, for that $1 that you're already giving us for those two shows, you'll still get the Killing Joke when it comes out, and you can still go check out Batman's Long Halloween Part 2, which is the episode most recently available from Multiverse with Travis and Mara. Mm-hmm. 3 shows for $1.
In addition to all the stuff that came before it. For $1.
Exactly. And you can watch us live at Facebook.com/Creatia World. If Facebook is your thing, we are live there. And most importantly, because it is back and it is live, ladies and gentlemen, CreatiaWorld.com, which will get you links to everything. Our merch, our audio, our video, the Patreon, everything Creatia World. You go to CreatiaWorld.com, there will be links there to get you what you need from Creatia World. So please go check that out as well. With all that said, Travis, I think it's newsy time.
Newsy time.
All right. So we've got some award shows.
We do.
We've got the Fleshbot Awards. We've got the AVN Awards, which is, I think, the favorite thing I've ever done with you on here when those came out. So we'll be talking a little bit about those. They're not yet, but when they come out, me and Travis will find a way to make sure we're on the show to do it.
Yeah.
And then we also do all that nerdish around here, not just porn. So we've got the Game Awards too. We'll be talking Video Game Awards as well. Where do you want to start?
The responsible adult in me wants to start with the Game Awards, but the 12-year-old in me wants to start with the porn awards. So let's talk about the AVN Awards first.
All right, that works. So this is coming from
Coming.
AVN, AVN.com. We have 3 co-hosts for the 2024 AVN Awards. Luna Star, Emily Lynn, and Kazumi will all co-host the AVN Awards. Kazumi is on our thumbnail along with Angela White, if you're curious. Also, I think I have to look, but I believe Iggy Azalea is performing at the AVN Awards as well.
Wow. Interesting.
So
now, these hosts, Kazumi, I'm familiar. I know of her. I haven't really watched a lot of her stuff. She one of them new folks that is just like, I don't know. I tend to drift toward the classics, and then a couple new ones here and there. Of the new folks, Violet Myers is my homie. Like, that's the one. But I don't know this Emily Lynn girl. Are you familiar with Emily Lynn?
I'm assuming she's the one on the right with the bangs.
Yeah, because I know who Luna Star is. So I recognize her. She's another one that I still go back to every now and then.
I mean, she's cute. I feel like I've seen her in some shit, but like, I don't really. So when I watch porn, if I'm not on Pornhub, I'm on LobsterTube, and based on just like the content that I check out on LobsterTube, like because they have categories, they procure you like videos we think you'll like. So most of the time, I just go in there and I scroll through for a thumbnail that I think looks cool, and then I click on that, and then I watch that, and I don't really pay attention to who's in it. So she looks like I've seen her get fucked before, but I'm not 100% sure I've seen her get fucked before.
I see. I get you. Like, Kazumi is one I've seen more like on like Instagram reels and shit. Like, I haven't really seen a lot of her porn. Like, I've just seen her talking.
Oh, I've definitely seen her porn because that is definitely one of my criteria when it comes to my favorite porn searches. She'll pop up. So,
which box does she check?
The Asian box.
Oh, you in? Okay. I enjoy some Asians.
I love to mix it up a little bit, but I go through phases, Travis, and there was a strong Asian phase in there. So now that's kind of in the algorithm.
I get it. What about Luna's not one that you really are familiar with either?
No, I'm familiar with Luna. She's in a bunch of shit, like I said, they all pop up. But
she was one for a while that was heavily featured in what was the company that made Pirates? Digital Playground. Was that what it's called?
Was it Digital Playground or was it Wicked?
It's not Wicked. It's definitely not Wicked. It was the word playground is in it. I know for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But
according to the article, stuff with them for a while too, so I recognize her from a lot of that. But
yeah. According to the article, AVN Media Network is pleased to announce that Luna Star, Emily Lynn, and Kazumi will co-host the 2024 AVN Awards show presented by My Free Cams, which is also something I got into for a little while. I was on my Free Cams. I was the Rail 21 over there checking out cam models. So
you was camming over there?
I wasn't camming over there. I was just kind of browsing the cam.
Oh, you were consuming the camming content. Gotcha.
I support all sex work, whether it is cam models, OnlyFans, porn stars. Like I'm here for it all. So this is the 41st annual ceremony, and it will be coming to us Saturday, January 27th at 8 p.m.
Say 41st. God damn.
Yep.
They've been doing this a while.
In what has become the adult industry's most iconic tradition, the AVN Awards show will celebrate outstanding achievements in areas of content production, retail, and pleasure production innovations in the past year during the red carpet event that will be streamed live for millions of adult entertainment fans around the world.
Pleasure production is probably my favorite term I've ever heard.
Pleasure product innovations, which we'll be plugging some of those pleasure product innovations later on in the show. Luna Star, Emily Lynn, and Kazumi are among the creme de la creme in the adult industry today. And we're beyond excited to have them at the helm of what will be the biggest AVN Award show we've ever done, said Tony Rios, CEO of AVN Media Network. We can't wait to see this incredible trio on stage together in January. I can think of many places I'd like to see this incredible trio on stage is just one of them.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I'm pretty sure Iggy Azalea is performing there as well, which is interesting. So, We should mention, because I have it over here real quick, that the SAG-AFTRA strike is over. It ended.
It is.
Everyone's getting back to work. I'm glad they could come to an agreement and get all that settled so that we can get more content. I didn't even get through half the content that I wanted to in the time that they weren't getting paid, but people need to get paid, so let's get people paid, right? Yeah.
And the thing is, everything's kind of behind now, so I'm sure we'll have a little bit more time to catch up on stuff.
Yeah.
Because like Marvel delayed the fuck out of all their stuff. So it's just like there's that, and then they're not the only ones, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right. We'll do Game Awards, then we'll do Fleshbot Awards. We'll go porn, games, porn. I think that's a nice sandwich there.
A nice little porn sandwich. I got you.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I guess like the meat of the sandwich is the Game Award. So I guess it's a game sandwich between porn bread.
Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah.
So we got a
game sandwich on porn bread. That's what it is. Okay, got it.
See, this is why I like naming shows after we start, because game sandwich on porn bread would have been a fantastic name for this episode. We got a shit ton of categories here. I'm just gonna pick some. You and I are big RPG fans, so let's check out best RPG.
Okay. Who's nominated for best RPG?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
Well, Final Fantasy 16. Two that Travis have played. Starfield, which Travis is still postponing playing.
I'll get to it. I got to finish Baldur's Gate, and then I'll play Starfield.
And then we have Lies of P and Sea of Stars.
Yeah. So what do you know about Lies of P?
We've watched trailers.
Okay. So you're familiar with games. I don't think you've played them, but you know like the concept of how like Dark Souls games are and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's that, but like twisted like Pinocchio shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what Lies of P is. So when I see that doesn't say RPG to me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Looking at this list though, Final Fantasy 16, very good game. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. The problem was for everybody in this category is that Baldur's Gate 3 came out this year. Like there are RPGs that are coming out still that I was looking forward to, and I'm worried that they're gonna feel shitty compared to what I experienced with Baldur's Gate. Like Hex says Sea of Stars is good. We'll
very Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, it's on the that makes sense then.
I'm a little disappointed. We'll see if I can find it somewhere, but I'm a little disappointed I didn't see anything for Diablo 4 in there.
Is Diablo 4 really an RPG though?
I feel like
I feel like a dungeon crawler kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Well, we'll see where it falls.
Again, though, like I said, like anything like in this, Baldur's Gate 3 is a legit contender for Game of the Year. So it's definitely the best RPG. Like, I know you haven't played it, so you don't know, but it's just like I was saying, like I play a lot of RPGs, like something that I'm looking forward to, and I'm worried. Like, there's a new Dragon Age coming out at some point next year. I love Dragon Age games, and it was kind of what gave me my D&D fix when I couldn't play D&D, you know? Mm-hmm. The problem was Baldur's Gate is out now, so it's just like, is Dragon Age gonna feel less than now? You know,
you're gonna have your Game of the Year. We will see.
Game of the Year could legitimately be Zelda too. Like I said, he's like, Game of the Year. It's to me, it's between Zelda and Baldur's Gate 3 for Game of the Year this year. But we'll talk about that when we get to it. But just talk about RPG of the year. Like I'm pretty sure it's Baldur's Gate 3, even though Final Fantasy 16, fantastic game. Starfield I haven't played yet, but I've heard pretty good things about it, mostly mixed things. I'm kind of surprised it made the top 5, but cool.
Now, also, you guys can go to thegameawards.com and you can cast your votes. You sign in, you can cast your vote for your favorite games.
It's not coming this year, Hex. It's coming next year, most likely. BioWare has been saying, like, some stuff's coming. I'm guessing they're going to drop a trailer at the Game Awards, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. We're gonna go to best fighting game, which is I'm gonna be biased to shit on because as much as I love fighting games, there's one that is always superior to me. Plus, rumors of Michael Myers coming to this game, as well as in the past seeing the likes of Freddy, Leatherface, and Jason, has kind of put it over the top for me. So the nominees for best fighting games are God of Rock, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, which apparently features the Ninja Turtles.
Also, like, I've heard that game is really fucking good. Like, it's one of those things, like, it's like surprisingly really fucking good. So it's one of those when I looked at them like, huh, okay. So kind of like Smash Brothers with Nickelodeon characters. Okay. The first one they were like, it was all right, but apparently the second one is really good.
I'm not familiar with God of Rock from Modus Studio.
Me neither.
Street Fighter 6 is on there. I'm not a Street Fighter guy.
Yeah, but it's another one that I've heard this year was really good as far as the straight up fighting game part of it. The other RPG stuff they tried to fit into that. People saying like it was but the fighting game part of it itself was really, really good.
Yeah. We got Pocket Bravery from Statera Studio. And then last but not least, my vote, what I've been playing, Mortal Kombat 1. The reset to the Mortal Kombat universe, the DLCs with Homelander and Omni-Man and a shit ton of really cool characters, awesome fatalities, just everything that I want in a fighting game Mortal Kombat gives to me. The introduction of the invasion mode, which is a new story mode with seasons that they do every 30 days with new gear and shit to get, and I'm enjoying the shit out of it. So nominees: God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6.
From looking at this list, but from things that have been said, my guess is the winner's going to be Street Fighter 6, but from what I've seen, I enjoy the look of Mortal Kombat 1 more. I'm also a bit more of a Mortal Kombat guy than a Street Fighter guy. I'm not really a fighting game guy, period, but if I have to choose, it's probably going to be a Mortal Kombat over a Street Fighter.
All right.
I enjoy freezing people with Sub-Zero and the get over here from Scorpion more than I enjoy a Hadouken.
I agree. I prefer the fighting style in Mortal Kombat. I prefer the adult aspect of it, the fatalities, things like that, versus the cartoony nature of Capcom and stuff like that. So we'll just keep going. Best game selections.
Good afternoon.
We'll do best action game. For this one, we've got Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2, which I know we watched the trailer for Remnant 2, and that looked cool as shit.
We're looking at best action game, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, I remember looking at those things. Hi-Fi Rush is when it came out like near the beginning of the year. Took everything by storm. It was, free on Game Pass and all that. Everybody loved Hi-Fi Rush. Armored Core 6 is one that they brought back Armored Core. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I remember playing the demo for Armored Core on the PS1, like back in the 90s, So it's just like, and it was cool. And it was one like I always wanted to get, but I just never got it. So seeing Armored Core coming back, doing really well. A lot of people like it. Same people that made, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, all them. I heard it's quite the challenge, but it's a different kind of thing than with Demon Souls and Dark Souls. We got to adjust your build of your mech and all that kind of stuff to fit the boss or whatever that you're fighting and all that. So I think that's really cool. Ghost Runner, I haven't seen a lot from it. Dead Island 2, I mean, if you've played a Dead Island game before, you know what's coming there. Zombie shit, fun stuff, good fun slash up shit.
All right, we'll pick a few more and then we'll run ads. Let's check out most anticipated game.
Okay.
So we've got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yes, obviously, that is the one that I am most anticipating because I need to. Now, mind you, with my little Ambernick thing, I can play the original Final Fantasy VII on a little handheld, so that's cool. But
you're not gonna like it though. So
yeah, I know. I'm stoked. I'm stoked for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Hades 2. We got Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. That's the one where like he's like naked on a beach.
He woke up naked on the beach. Yeah. Yakuza Like a Dragon is a lot of fun too. I think you should play Yakuza Like a Dragon. You'd like it. I think you would really like it. The first one is already out. It was a free PlayStation Plus game 1 month, but I mean, I think it's probably like maybe $15-$20 now, you know?
Yeah. We got Star Wars Outlaws, which I mean, the Jedi games that have recently come out have been a massive hit. So,
did you see the trailer for that? Were you watching that with me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were watching that one with me. Yeah, that looks really good. It looks like GTA and Star Wars, and it's like, okay, I'm with you.
And then last but not least, back to the fighting games, Tekken 8, because you know when you talk fighting games, you talk Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and Tekken.
Yeah. So from this list, I'm with you. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is my most anticipated one for next year. I am really looking forward to Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, even though I didn't finish Yakuza Like a Dragon because they put Legend of Dragoon back on the PlayStation Network for PS5, and so I stopped playing Like a Dragon and started playing Legend of Dragoon again, and then that took up my entire life until Final Fantasy 16 came out, and then yeah. So I just never got back to Yakuza Like a Dragon. I was gonna ignore that, but you know. Oh man!
What happens is we sit here and Taekwon fantasizes about me repeatedly. So.
I guess whatever you're into, sir.
Is there anything on here you want to talk about before we do Game of the Year? Anything specifically you want to check out, like multiplayer or best family? We got best indie debut game, community support, best ongoing games for impact.
Let me see. What do they have under? No, that's not gonna. It's not as interesting as I thought it was gonna be. Hold on, give me one second. There was a couple that I was looking through that I thought were interesting.
Content creator of the year, we should be there.
Yeah, we should be. But best narrative.
All right.
There are 3 games on this list that I've played, but all 5 games on this list are ones that I've followed pretty closely. Alan Wake 2.
Which is a horror survival game, right?
Yeah. The first Alan Wake was a while ago. Alan Wake 2 just came out this month. That's another one that I think Matt would love. Just from what people have talked about with Alan Wake 2 and all that. And people have said you really don't have to play the first one. Like
I'm iffy about these games where I start out and I gotta like find stuff and it's a first person and I'm like,
it's not first person.
Okay. Because like whenever I like start a game and I have no weapons and I've got to like go scrounge for weapons and shit's coming at me, it gives me a lot of anxiety.
Really your shit. Gotcha.
Yeah, it gives me a lot of anxiety. Fucks me up.
Gotcha. Of course, Baldur's Gate 3, because when you talk narrative, Dungeons and Dragons can't be beat.
You fucked that bear yet?
No, I have not fucked the bear. There's a different druid that we've come in contact with now that I've met who can wild shape and all that, but I don't know if I can romance them or not. And this druid is much more interesting than the other one who turns into a bear that I can fuck. It's honestly like they're just not a very interesting person outside of being able to fuck them, Matt. And it's just, you know, I want a better connection before I give you my dick. All right. Like,
I mean, sometimes you just, it's a one night stand, Travis. Like,
sometimes it is. Sometimes it is.
Sometimes you just got to fuck a bear to say you fucked a bear. I know.
Speaking of the romance options in Baldur's Gate 3, I know that's not why we're here, but there's also this tiefling there named Carlock, and she's just like one of them. I'm just like, you're such a fucking dork, and I fucking love it. Like, you fucking weirdo. Like, it's just. But anyway,
Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2, Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, another one. Great narrative. It's basically not even basically. It's like they took Game of Thrones and put it in Final Fantasy. Like it's.
I'm going to play that. I'm
really good.
Might just buy it this weekend. And get on it because
it's a lot of fun. And then Spider-Man 2. Great story in Spider-Man 2. It's a lot of fun. Of the 5 on this list. Well,
Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty is the last one.
Right. That's a great story too, as far as them like fixing Cyberpunk 2077, because that was a whole shit show when it first came out. Trying to put it on PS4 was the real problem that they had. But of the three of these on this list that I played, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Spider-Man 2. Another one I feel like is just going to go to Baldur's Gate. However, Final Fantasy 16, great narrative. Spider-Man 2, good one, but not as good as the other two.
Okay. Because the only thing about Spider-Man 2 that's really got my interest is Tony Todd as Venom.
And the Venom shit is great.
Yeah. So that's got me.
Like, and there's a thing involved. Do you plan on playing it?
You know me, I'm not a Spider-Man guy, probably.
So you're not going to play it. So I'll go ahead and tell you. All y'all who plan on playing Spider-Man haven't yet, spoiler alert, blah, 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 blah. I'll do all this when I'm done with the spoilers, all right? There's a section of the game, not like a big chunk of it, but a section where you just get to play as Venom and just fuck shit up for a while. And I was so happy. Like, it is probably the most satisfying thing that I've ever done in a video game.
Now I might actually play it. Now that you said that,
yeah, it's not a significant chunk of the game. Don't go in there expecting like to have hours of time with Venom, but you have a section where like he first becomes Venom, and they say, "Here, go ahead, go nuts for a while."
So this is is this open world? Because like I couldn't get into Final Fantasy 15 because I kept getting distracted and I got nowhere in the fucking story because I kept doing side shit. Like, that's my problem. When I get these games and like, oh, there's a crime over here, and I'm like doing that, and next thing I know, it's 5 hours later, I've completed 0 of the story.
Yeah.
And I've done like 45 side missions, and I lose interest.
That could happen in Spider-Man also. if you're being, because that's actually what's been happening to Mara also. We talked about that on Friday. So yeah.
All right, game of the year. A lot of these we've already talked about. You mentioned that you're pretty sure it's between Baldur's Gate 3 and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which we know Will is a huge fan of. We also have on here Alan Wake 2, which was mentioned, Spider-Man 2, which was mentioned, and then Resident Evil 4 and Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
I've heard really good things about Super Mario Brothers Wonder. It's one of those, like, I plan on playing it. I'll get to it eventually. Right now, with my Switch, is really my Mario Kart machine. Like, it's just when I get when I get the urge, I'm just like, I want to play some Mario Kart. Like, they dropped some new courses recently. I'm like, I haven't played these yet. Let me hop on in there. And I'm like, every now and then I wonder, like, do I still got it? And I'd hop in there. I'm like, yeah, I'm still that dude. And then Resident Evil 4, it's a remake, but heard great things about it. But yeah, to me, from what I've seen from the industry and all that, and from my own experience, it's between Baldur's Gate 3 and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And recency bias will probably edge it toward Baldur's Gate 3. However, if Legend of Zelda wins it, I wouldn't be upset. It's not a game for me.
I was gonna say, did you play it or no?
No, because the thing is with Zelda, it always happens. There are always games where I'm just like, I feel on paper, Travis should love this game. And every time it's just like, nah.
Did you ever check out Hyrule Warriors?
No, I have not gotten to that yet.
Okay, because that is the only Legend of Zelda game that I have actually played, because it is Dynasty Warriors set in Hyrule, and I enjoyed the shit out of it.
Speaking of Dynasty Warriors, since you brought that up, and this is why I'm glad we're talking games today. Dynasty Warriors 10. I've been like, when the fuck is this shit happening? I know it's coming. They're saying it's coming in September of 2024.
Okay.
So we'll get another Dynasty Warriors next September.
You and I need to find time to get together, whether we stream it or it's just you and me personally, for a little bit of Dynasty Warriors 10 bonding time on the PS5. I have one now. You have one now. We can do this.
Yeah.
We need to make it happen. So
I'm with it.
I miss it, Travis.
Yeah, I really do miss playing Dynasty Warriors.
We'll make some Tombstone pizzas each separately, sit down, run through, hack and slash our way, have some.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, whose kingdom are we playing though? Because you're a way guy, I'm a shoe guy, so it's just
I can do shoe.
All right,
I've kind of listen. I love Dine Way. I love a lot of the other characters in Way, but I've expanded.
I know you fuck with Guan Yu also though, so it's just like
I fuck with Guan Yu heavy.
Yeah. So you go ahead and you grab Guan Yu, I'll get Wei Yan, and we'll go ahead and we'll do our damn thing.
We'll do our thing. Yeah, I'm down. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we talked about Patreon, patreon.com, $1 tiers, blah, blah, blah. But also, if you go to patreon.com, we have other tiers. Now, I'm not going to tell you what's offered in those other tiers because I want you to click that link. I want you to go see all of the different things that we have to offer you. Every tier, you're still going to get those 3 awesome podcasts, Return to Wrestling, Multiverse with Travis and Mara, and now our newest, which is If You Have to Ask. They're going to be available in every tier because as you go up, the perks go up, they don't go down. So if you go do that and check that out, you'll see all of the cool things that we have to offer. And we're constantly evolving and changing to offer you new things and find out what you want and what is worth your time to subscribe to us and give us your money to help support us. One of those things is our show's ad-free. This show ad-free, Smacking It Raw ad-free, Getting Off ad-free. All of our shows ad-free are available at our Patreon on a tier that when you click that link, you can go find and you can subscribe to. However, you were watching us live, we've got awesome fucking sponsors. We've got Adam and Eve. We've got Dubby. We've got dog.com. Sorry, I had to take a deep breath. Talking fast. Which gets you a bunch of cool shit. And you're going to learn about all of that right the fuck now.
Things up in the bedroom. Then it's time to check out Adam and Eve. Because you see, Adam and Eve is the leading adult toy store that offers a wide range of products to help you explore your sexual desires. Whether you're looking for something to use solo or with a partner, they have everything you need to satisfy your cravings. From vibrators to lingerie, bondage gear to lubricants, AdamandEve.com has it all. And the best part, you can shop with confidence, knowing that all their products are of high quality and backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means whether you bought a dildo, sex swing, penis ring, vibrator, anal sex toy, bondage toy, couples toy, lube, or accessory, you can get a refund within 90 days if you're not 100% satisfied. No questions asked. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Adam and Eve is giving you 50% off almost any item on their website. That's right, 50% off. And if you act now, you'll also get free shipping. So go to adamandeve.creationworld.com and use the offer code erotica at checkout. That's erotica at adamandeve.creationworld.com for 50% off almost any item and free shipping. Don't wait. This offer won't last very long. The link is in the description. Attention dog lovers. Are you looking for high quality products to spoil your furry friend? Then you need to check out dog.com. You see, dog.com is the go-to online store for all your dog-related needs. They offer a huge selection of dog food, treats, beds, and more. Plus, they have products for all types of dogs, from puppies to seniors and everything in between. And the best part, you can shop with confidence knowing that all their products are made with your dog's health and happiness in mind. Dog.com only stocks top-rated brands that you can trust, so you can rest easy knowing your dog is getting the best. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Dog.com is doing a big warehouse clearance sale. And all you have to do is go to dog.creationworld.com and you can get up to 80% off on all sorts of items like toys, treats, bones, harnesses, bowls, leashes, and anything else you can think of. So go to dog.creationworld.com and take advantage of this sale right now. Spoil your furry friend with the best products from dog.creationworld.com today. Link is in the description. Are you tired of feeling sluggish and unfocused throughout the day? Then it's time to try Dubby, the ultimate energy source. Dubby is a powerful, clean energy drink that is designed to help you stay alert and focused no matter what life throws your way. Whether you're a student, a busy professional, an athlete, or especially a gamer, Dubby can give you the boost you need to take on the day or the night. It also contains important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks simply don't have. And the best part, Dubby is made with high quality ingredients and is completely sugar-free, maltodextrin-free, and is keto-friendly. So you can enjoy the energy boost without any of the crash, jitters, or angst that comes with traditional energy drinks. Simply mix Dubby with water and you'll have a delicious, refreshing energy drink that can help you power through your entire day. And with a variety of flavors to choose from, including Galaxy Grenade, Beach and Peach, and Dragonade, you're sure to find one that you love. So go to dubby.creationworld.com and order your Dubby today. And for a limited time, use code Creatia at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's Creatia at w.creatiaworld.com for 10% off. Try W today and feel the difference. The link is in the description.
All right, Travis. Now that we are back, Fleshbot Awards. We have the awards for straight, gay, and trans. I was looking, and the very first category, Angel Youngs wins best tits, and that name did not strike a chord with me because, again,
oh, you don't know Angel Youngs?
I do now because I'm looking right now, and I'm going to be looking more later. So.
Yeah. Angel Youngs. There's another one that's like kind of reminds me of her too. It's one of those weird things where she's like, this is almost the same person, but like her. And then there's other one. What's her name? Octavia Red is her name. They're very similar.
Okay. So best tits goes to Angel Youngs. Again, this is the Fleshbot Awards 2023. Best ass, AVN co-host Kazumi. Best ass. Best cock goes to Dread, not the judge.
The black dude with the dreads who apparently, like, I've heard things like most women will only do anal with him because like he'll break their vagina.
And you don't want to break your money pot,
Yeah.
Best new starlet is Haley Rose.
I'm not familiar with Haley Rose.
I'm not either. And like I said, what I love about this is like you guys can go here, you can check this out, and you'll see things. And you'll be like, who's that? And then you Google it, and then you find it, and then you go jerk off, or flick the bean, whatever you want to do.
Whatever you do.
Best
jerk
new male talent.
Flick the bean,
Jerk off while you flick the bean. Flick the bean while you jerk off.
Exactly. Flick somebody else's bean while you jerk off. Jerk somebody off while you flick your bean, Or one of my favorite things
watch
I've
somebody
ever heard,
flick their bean while you jerk off.
Exactly. Or one of my favorite things I've heard recently happened, I think, while I was watching Gen V, diddle the skittle,
Diddle the skittle. Best new male talent. I love this name. Max Fills. Best MILF, Alexis Fox. Know that.
Okay.
Female performer of the year, Violet Myers.
She's kind of a new favorite of mine. It's like, okay, I enjoy the fuck out of her. And it might partially be because she's such a fucking nerd too. So it's just like,
yeah, no, she's, I got introduced to her through My Free Cams and stuff like that. And I saw like a bunch of horror stuff in her background. I'm like, okay, who's this? And then I watched her get down on some dick and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She does a lot of horror stuff. She's like big into anime and gaming and all that kind of stuff. That was kind of how she built her brand and all that shit. I'm like, yeah.
Male performer of the year.
Guys, so that's fun.
Speaking of which, male performer of the year, Isaiah Maxwell.
Speaking of black guys. Yeah.
Exactly. Best girl performer, Blake Blossom.
Okay. That's a name I've heard before, but I couldn't picture her if I thought about her all afternoon.
Best director of the year, Johnny Darko. Not Donnie Darko, Johnny Darko.
Johnny Darko. Okay.
Best content creator, favorite of mine, because I'm an old man. Sophie D.
Good old classic. That's a classic.
Still out here doing shit.
Yeah.
Love that fucking the voice and the accent. And love me some Sophie D. Cam model of the year, Gigi Dior.
I think I know that name.
Yeah. If you look her up, I think you'll recognize her. Best scene. My Stepmom Really Cares. Season 3, episode 4.
Here come the stepmom shit.
And Penny Barber. And then it says mom.
Here's the thing. Strange. I actually do like Penny Barber. She's one that I've watched and I'm just like, I'm not sure why, but I enjoy Penny Barber.
She's a stepmom that really cares, Travis.
I guess. But it's one of those where you just see her just kind of like, she actually does look like just that lady that lives down the street. And it's just like, I don't know. It's weird. She appeals to me though.
I love that. All right. So first, best oral scene. You like sucking dick, huh? Featuring Sarah Taylor and Ike Diesel from MILF with a Y.
Ike Diesel. I don't know Ike Diesel. I know Shane Diesel. Who's Ike Diesel?
It's Diesel with a Z too.
I gotta Google this.
You look up Ike Diesel. While we're doing that, you talked about Dread, and most people only do an anal with them. Well, best anal scene goes to Dread goes deep into Katrina Colt's ass, featuring Katrina Colt over at Jules Jordan. Best girl scene, Power Outage, featuring Blake Blossom and Sky Blue, not the wrestler.
There's a wrestler named Sky Blue?
There is, and she's from Chicago. She's got a fat ass.
Oh, Sky Blue is one. She's known for her titties. So
yeah. Best group sex scene. We've got Deep Inside Jennifer White. SC4.
No, Jennifer White's still out there doing her thing. Okay.
She is. This is featuring Richard Mann, Rob Piper, Alex Jones, Jax Slayer, Lawson Jones, Dan Damage, Musa Phoenix, Hollywood Cash, Nade Nasty, Dwayne Fox, and of course, Jennifer White.
So all these black dudes fucking Jennifer White. Got it.
Movie of the year, Angela White Unbound, featuring Angela White, Anna Claire Clouds, Alex Mack, Eddie J, Hollywood Cash, Isaiah Maxwell, John Strong, Maisie the Goat, Mick Blue, Scotty P, Vince Carter, not the one we went to school with, Will Pounder.
Or the one that played basketball.
Yeah. I was going to say, because this is with a K, and you never know. Maybe Vince got, we'll see. Will Pounder. Man. Will Pounder. Love that. And Zach Wilde.
Yeah.
And then the Legacy Award goes to Angela White.
She got quite the legacy.
Now, let's check out the nominees for gay, because that was all straight, right?
That was all straight stuff, yeah.
All right, so best ass goes to Bo Butler. Best gay cock goes to Raheem Shabazz. Best twink goes to Drake Vaughn. Best
what
bear.
Does that mean?
Twink?
Yeah.
It's so like if a bear is kind of like a big, strong, hairy.
Oh, okay. It's okay. Gotcha. Twink is a little dude.
Opposite.
Gotcha.
Best bear is Santana XXL.
Okay.
Best daddy. God, I love these. Sir Peter.
I don't think that should be reserved for the gay category though. Like you need a best daddy. You got best MILF. Why don't you get best daddy in the straight category too?
True.
Straight daddies matter. All right.
Best new star is Derek Cage. Best go-go is Diego Barros. I'm not sure what that is.
I don't know either, but hey, all right, Diego. Go, Diego, go.
Gay performer of the year is Jaden Marcos. Director of the year is LeGrand Wolf.
Okay.
Best content creator, Mr. Deep Voice.
Does he do all audio content? I feel like he's one who should do nothing but audio.
Right.
And like
that name.
All about his deep voice.
Cam model of the year are the CC Boys. And now here's what we came for, ladies and gentlemen. The titles of the things that won stuff like best scene. So best scene, Come Meet My Cowboy, spelled exactly the way you think it is.
Yeah, meat is spelled like actual meat, MEAT. Yeah.
Come is spelled CUM.
Yeah.
Come Meet My Cowboy, featuring Calvin Banks, Colby Chambers, and Drake Vaughn. Best oral scene, The Professor, tape 5, meeting the assistant.
Which means there was a tape 1 through 4, people.
That is true. This is coming from Noah White, Adam Snow, and Cole Blue over at Gaycest. Best flip fuck, Doors Unlocked, featuring Nico Copa and Ryder Owens at Next Door Raw. Best group scene, Bo's First Gangbang, featuring Gail, Raheem Shabazz, Alex Russo, Blessed Boy, Andy Rodriguez, Gabriel Combria, Grande Simos, Marcelo Chiazzo, Mark and Wolf, Samuel Hodecker, and of course, Bo Butler. Movie of the year is Cheat Day, featuring Alexander Mueller, Bo Butler, Brock Brody, Cade Maddox, Chris White, Kane Fox, Sean Xavier, Trevor Brooks, and Tristan Hunter. And Cyber Socket Legacy Award goes to Reese Rideout.
I don't even know what the Cyber Socket Legacy Award means, but congratulations to Reese Rideout.
Yeah. And last but not least, to finish out our day with you, we have the winners of the Trans Awards. Best Ass goes to Jesse Dubai. Best Top goes to Ariel Demure. Best New Star goes to Autumn Rain. Trans Performer of the Year goes to Emma Rose. Best Content Creator is Daisy Taylor. Cam Model of the Year is T.S. Michelle Danielle. Director of the Year is Aiden Starr. Best Sex Scene Couples, My T.S. Stepsister 8 Scene 3 featuring Roman Todd and Jade Venus. Best Sex Scene Trans Lesbian, More featuring Casey Calvert, Kira Noir, and Emma Rose.
Oh, Kira Noir. I think that sounds from. Have I seen that?
I don't know if you've seen that specifically, but you may have seen Kira.
I know I've seen Kira. I watched a lot of Kira. She's another one of my favorites. I actually liked her more before the boob job. But I feel like it's one of those things that popped up when I was like scrolling through Pornhub and just looking at Kira Noir stuff. I'm like, oh, there's her. And I'm like, because I think I remember seeing some trans stuff with her in it. Anyway, go ahead.
Best three-way sex scene is the Trans Honey Trap 2, Scene 1, featuring Michael Del Rey, Ariel Demure, and Tori Easton. And then movie of the year is Transfixed Office Misconduct. Miss as in like Mrs., not Mrs. in misconduct.
Yeah.
Featuring Ember Snow, Jane Wilde, Jules Blue, Kira Noir, Ariel Demure, Emma Rose, Jade Venus, and Cora Del Rio. Now, mind you,
I think what I saw was this.
Okay.
Because I remember being in an office. But anyway, go ahead.
A Legacy Award goes to Natalie Mars. I think we did something over at Botch Bots and Chair Shots where we is it a porn star or is it a wrestler? Because when you read porn star names, they could easily be read as professional wrestling names, like Ember Snow, Jules Blue, Jade Venus. They work.
Ember Snow, ways. Jane Wilde, Jules Blue, and Kira Noir are all porn stars I'm familiar with.
Yes. And could also be, like I said, we have 2 Sky Blues. So those are the winners of the Fleshbot Awards 2023. Not surprised to see Angela White get a Legacy Award. Also, it makes me feel really old when I see porn stars that came out after I started jerking off getting Legacy Awards.
So they getting the porn equivalent of the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah, right.
We also remember we saw Angela White, I think earlier this year, won Performer of the Year for AVN Awards, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
And then Kira Noir won Performer of the Year for the Pornhub Awards, if I'm remembering everything correctly.
So it's just weird, Travis, that Angela White, I've been jerking off before Angela White was doing porn and she's getting Legacy Awards. That makes me feel really old.
Because I think another one, I've seen interviews from her and stuff like that. She seemed like she cool as fuck too.
Justin texted me, said, "Ha ha ha, y'all funny." So he's watching. But I think Mariah Milano
watching and comment, bro. The hell, boost the algorithm, nigga. Anyway, go ahead.
You're here, you're watching. Let us know. But yeah, no, I think Mariah Milano, Gianna Michaels, blah 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 blah. The stuff I grew up jerking off to.
Man,
so
I haven't seen anything from Gianna Michaels in a while. Did she retire?
I don't think she retired. I think she's doing OnlyFans and cam model stuff.
Okay.
I don't think she's
doing her own thing, not being all independent stuff. Okay, I got you.
So, I think that's it, Travis. Where can everyone find you on social?
You can find me on the Instagram and the Twitter. All them things. I guess also on Blue Sky that I haven't used yet, and Threads at Lord_Cusslott. That is at LORD_CUSSALOTT.
And of course, you guys can find everything Creatia World, Instagram, TikTok, and X at It's Creatia World, ITSCREATIA World. And you guys can follow me on X or Twitter, however you want to call it, at either Matt Ritter at MATTRIDDER or at Getting Off. Getting Off is your horror content. Matt Ritter is your wrestling content. But everywhere else, to make it a little more concise, it's at Smacking It Raw for Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and Blue Sky. And that'll get you a little bit of everything. A little bit of Getting Off, a little bit of me, a little bit of wrestling. It's all there on the other socials. So please go follow us. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys found some new video games you want to play or some porn you want to go check out, either way,
we give it all to you.
We're happy to service you. For Lord Cusselot, Travis Pointer, aka the Dragon King, aka Big T, aka Sweet T, aka T Money, aka Black Merlin, aka the HNIC, because I didn't do it at the beginning and Travis didn't make me. I am the patron saint of podcast, the Warden Matt Ritter.
To be fair, I started drinking before we started doing this, so I didn't even notice. We're good.
It's all good. And this has been your #1 news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub.
Peace.